Miss Korea is changing too because they abolished the bikini contest.
Yeah.
Right? Which was a very big controversy, right?
I did the bikini.
Oh, you did?
People are criticizing because they think Miss Korea is now becoming like Produce 101. It's a jungle, to be honest. Beauty standards are changing.
Yeah.
Height standards are getting very low.
I think one standard applied for everyone is you should be more like natural.
Yes. Yeah, they have had a lot of issues about plastic surgery.
As a woman, you just get objectified in like everyday life. At least when you're on our stage, you're showing like the best version of yourself.
Bringing Korea one slice closer to the world with extraordinary and fun toppings. Welcome to the Korean Pizza Club, KPC. I'm your host, David Kim, and we have some special guests today. As you might have noticed, the atmosphere is quite different than usual. Today, we have some beautiful, talented guests in the studio.
Wow.
Please give them a round of applause, and please introduce yourselves, please, starting with, who should we go with first?
선배님.
The oldest? 선배님? Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah and I've been in Miss Korea 2019. My region was Gyeonggi.
Gyeonggi,
Yeah,
okay.
It's been so long.
It's been so long. Not that long. It's only 4 years, right?
So embarrassed right now.
So here, someone's next to me. You might know her from
Ooh.
DKDKTV. She's appeared several times. So please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Bella, and I used to work with David
Ooh.
in Naked Soul and DKDKTV. So it's been an honor to like having me again. Yeah. Hello, guys.
Yeah, so Bella is back on the channel. Actually, a lot of our subscribers and viewers have been wanting you to have you on the show again.
Really?
Yeah, there's like, where's Bella? Where's she? Like, she was the sunlight, and you guys are all like, depressed. I want to see Bella.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got your wish today. Okay,
Ooh.
so Bella, regarding your Miss Korea career, you forgot that part.
Yeah, so I got a first place on Miss Korea Busan last year. So it's been a year that I went on the beauty pageant.
Okay, Miss Korea Busan represent. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're both from Busan. Yes.
Yeah, we're both from Busan.
Yes. And then we have a new face here. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Gracey. I'm the 2023 Miss Korea Gwangju Jin, which is first place. And this is my first time seeing and working with David.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Gyeonggi, Busan, Gwangju, basically everywhere in Korea. Yes. Such diversity
Look at us.
in the studio today. Yes. Okay, I'm super excited. And as you guys might have guessed already by the title and the introduction of the guest, today we are going to talk about Miss Korea and the journey behind it, the beauty standards and beauty pageants, and what your thoughts are about it, what your opinions are about it, and stuff like that. So, okay, without further ado, let's go right on in. So, first of all, I think people know in general what beauty pageants are, but some people might be unfamiliar to Miss Korea itself, the contest. So does anybody want to do an explanation about what the Miss Korea contest is briefly?
I can explain very briefly.
Yes,
so,
please.
Miss Korea is the national, beauty pageant here in South Korea. And they take place all over the country in regional areas. And then they have a main competition where one person gets crowned the Miss Korea Jin. And then there's
Several more.
several more too.
Yes. So according to Wikipedia, best trusted source on the internet, Miss Korea is the oldest beauty contest in Korea, and it's hosted by 한국일보. It's like a newspaper agency, right? It's actually right across the street here.
Yeah.
So, it was established in 1957, so quite a history.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
very
been
long
like
history.
70 years already. Wow. And as Gracey said, they do like a national contest, and they finally select the Jin Sun Mi, which is like the first, second, third in Miss Korea.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we were all Jin.
Oh,
my
you guys are all
gosh.
Jin.
I didn't even realize. Wow.
Oh my god.
Look at us.
Wow. I honestly,
Did you actually select us?
no, I had no idea.
Planned it.
I had no idea at all. Okay,
Okay.
so speaking of Jin, could you guys explain what the Jin Sun Mi means? Anybody?
So Jin means 참 참된, which means like it's true. And 선 means good and B means beautiful. So it's quite people might think like why B is beauty.
Yeah.
But like placing Jin as like the first place is because like not only just mentioning about them like just being a beautiful and pretty.
Yeah.
They think and people think being like true by yourself, it's the most valuable things regarding this kind of like
Yes.
Right. I think
For
that's
sure.
a good virtue, a good standard to have because like beauty is not only about the superficial appearances and looks. So I really admire the 진선미, system there, like the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And actually, according to Wikipedia again, this 진선미 is based on Plato's three divisions of the soul. Did you guys know that?
I actually had no idea.
I had no idea at all.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that made it more special.
Anybody knowledgeable in their Greek philosophy here, put them in the comments. So yeah, in other words, genuineness, sincerity, truthfulness is higher than the virtue of like just superficial beauty. So yeah, that's the meaning behind it. And interesting fact is that the finalists used to get the participation tickets to the Miss World and Miss Universe in the old days, but that was abolished or something?
Yeah, I think it was abolished 2016.
Okay. And
now they have a new competition.
Oh, okay.
So there's a new competition where you just have to participate rather than participating in Miss Korea. It's like
so
It's like a separate
it's
circuit.
Yeah.
Wow. So many contests and so many branches.
I know.
There's more
There's
than you
actually a
think.
lot of beauty
Yeah.
pageants.
Really? Yeah.
A lot more than
Oh
you
my
think.
many.
God. Okay, actually, I was rushing to get guests on this show. Of course, like I was
Spill the
pulling
tea.
all my strings. Like, do you know anybody who's Miss Korea is like in a beauty pageant? And actually, I contacted a lot of people, and they were from Miss Universe. And I was
Yeah.
like, "What's the difference? I don't know." But is this person okay to be on the podcast? Like, are they from different categories and stuff? So, like, I have no idea, but I'm hoping that you guys will shed some light further on.
So yeah, people might be really got confused because there are Miss Korea, Miss Universe, Miss University, and Miss Green Korea.
There's like
Yeah.
Miss International,
Miss
What?
International Grand
International. There's so many
There's
beauty pageants.
Really?
lot.
Wait, universe, world, university.
City.
What did you say afterward?
Like international.
International
Miss
green?
Green.
Yeah.
Miss
Green.
Yeah.
What is green for? Like most eco-friendly?
I think.
I think that's the idea
Yeah.
behind it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually.
Oh.
And you know, like how there's Miss Earth.
Yeah.
Earth too?
Yeah, there's Miss Earth.
That's actually like a worldwide.
Oh,
beauty
really?
pageant.
Yeah. So right now, I think Son or me, they have to participate in Miss Earth or
I think
Miss
Sun, yes.
Yeah, and Miss International, I think.
So last year the winner was from Miss Korea.
Miss Korea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that
Mina
was like a
Choi.
huge honor because that was the first time
Oh,
Korea
you mean
Yeah.
had
the
won like an international contest.
Oh, so Miss Korea won the Miss Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, imagine the competition.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So we'll talk about competition later too. Yeah. So anyways, I think the viewers might be curious about your experiences. And before we go on into your personal experiences, could anybody explain like how the process in general just unfolds from like the regional contest to the nationwide one and stuff like that? Yeah.
I think the regional is like we're all different. Like,
Yeah.
For me, it took like a month for us to go to the competition. So we had to do the training, and we had to do like we went to sponsors. We took pictures with the sponsored people, like for jewels or like what else did we have? I don't remember anymore.
So
It was
many
pretty hectic, we
sponsorships.
could
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot, so we have to go like to all the places. And like Gyeonggi's like really huge.
Really
It-
big
it
area.
is.
So we have to go like Pundang, like Ilsan,
Oh.
everywhere, Suwon.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Gyeonggi is like a belt around Seoul, so
Yeah.
it's like a circle, like so the
huge.
radius is huge. Yeah.
So like we go there and we take pictures and we like smile, be pretty and stuff, and then we do training with walking, speech, everything else,
Wow.
and then we do like rehearsals for the pageant itself, and then that's the full month.
Okay,
Yeah,
for a
the
whole
process.
month you
Yeah.
do that. Wow, that's a jam-packed schedule.
Yeah.
So do you do any like special preparations for the contest itself?
Well, maybe Diet.
Diet?
Yeah.
Of
I
course,
think-
I think.
Losing
Yeah.
weight.
Everyone also prepares like a self-introduction
Yes.
speech.
Mhm.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh, can I see a little bit of yourself?
Well, Gracie.
There's some like tone being in Miss Korea.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
tone?
So
yeah.
I can just
Okay, yeah,
like
please.
when you introduce yourself, you might do like, "Hello, my name is Bella. 안녕하세요, 박서연입니다." But if you switch on Miss Korea tone, you say, "안녕하세요, 부산진 박서연입니다."
Oh my
there's
God.
Wow, that really just
Oh.
screams
That
out
was
of nowhere.
good.
That
A
was
little
really
bit of
good.
cringe there, but
Yes.
like it's cute. It's cute.
It was really good.
Yeah. So you guys learn diction and stuff, right? Like for it's kind of similar to announcers from a third person point of view.
Yeah, because like if you wanna like reveal yourself really like confident and like just speak out loudly, the like I think general curriculum getting like how to speech well, it's like quite same as being an announcer and
Yes.
Miss
Oh,
Korea.
okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people actually going the reporter route or announcer route
Yes.
after Miss Korea or before even. So yeah, that makes sense.
I think they have a
Yeah.
similar image.
Yeah, it's a similar image, but a little bit more pretty, perky. Hi, guys.
A little more bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In the old days, in like my mom's generation, I heard a lot of announcers were either
Yes.
before or after
Yes.
Miss Korea. Yeah. Okay. Any other kind of special preparations you had? Like I heard of academies and such in the pre-preparation period, right?
Yeah, I think we all face some different situation because I did not go to academy, and she actually you train by yourself, right?
Yeah, so I went to like modeling school
Ah,
to learn how
modeling
to
school.
walk
Yeah.
and prepare myself
Ah,
for
I
the
see.
stage. But
Yeah, I just went to the speech academy.
Okay.
So the like training was like totally different
Okay.
between
Yes.
each other's.
So if we were to assume you're getting like the full package, there would be a speech academy, model walking academy.
Speech,
Yes.
model, how to pose,
yes,
like
diet,
photography
and
lessons.
photography
Yeah.
lessons, and what else do we get?
makeup.
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 Uh-huh.
You do that by yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
I'm actually learning that right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Good.
So I did it today. I did
Oh,
my own
nice.
makeup.
Yeah.
And
Really?
You have to do it
Yeah.
on your own. Like
I did not know that.
when we go to the nationals, normally the regionals we go to like a hair
Makeup shop.
and we
Yeah.
just prepare ourselves at the
Okay.
makeup shop. But for the nationals, we were in a camp, so there's
Yeah.
no one who can
Yeah.
help you with your makeup or your hair.
Wow.
So actually, this is the like most difficult part that you should learn in the
Yes.
camp.
Is makeup?
Yes.
Makeup.
Wow.
Makeup
So
and
you,
hair and makeup.
literally like put like 3 and 4 hours all day.
Yes.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Have, like the best makeup on your face.
That's intense. And you
Yeah.
mentioned hair too.
Yes.
How do you do
that's
your hair by
important.
yourself?
You know,
You
like
should
how-
walk up at like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
Oh my
and prepare
gosh.
for 3 hours.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
I'm just like
crazy.
hearing
Not
my
easy to
future right
be a
now.
pretty woman.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So like hair, for example, like a long time ago, you know how the Miss Korea's hair were really puffy,
Yes.
사자머리?
사자머리?
Yeah.
But now they prefer to be natural, but natural is more hard.
Natural
It's
is
It
more
is.
so
hard.
hard
Yeah.
to
I
put
rather
it-
like I tease it and
Yes.
make it the 사자머리.
teasing it
Yeah.
makes it much easier, but making it natural with volume.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
It's
no
so
idea at all. How should I know? I just barely wash my hair and go out. Yeah.
Lucky.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, that's intense. That sounds really intense. So you go through the academies and you go through the regional contests. And so the regional contest takes like about a month?
So I think the longest is a month.
A month.
And for like some regional, they just do for 2-3 days.
Yeah.
2 or 3. Oh, really?
I was only like 2 days.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
same.
Oh, really?
Same. Yeah.
Ooh.
We had an orientation like
Uh-huh.
2 weeks before the main competition.
Oh.
And then the actual training period where we learned like walking
Yes.
and our dance was 2 or 3 days.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Okay, so
usually the preparation period is like more longer than just like actual
Right.
contest.
Yeah.
Right. So you prepare a lot for like, I don't know, X amount of months. And then there's the contest day. And then
Yes.
that decides your fate. Okay. So it's different by region. I
Yes.
guess.
Yes.
And about the regions though, like are you all from those regions? Like, or how do you select?
So you have to, there's like 4 options, I think. Like, rather, you have to be born in that region, or like went to schools, or you have a family
Ah,
related.
okay.
And what else? I don't remember. I think that
You
might
love
be.
that
that
region?
might be all.
Yeah, maybe that could be.
yeah.
That could be. Yeah.
Okay. Which one were you guys? Like, which did you fall into
I-
category?
I lived in Gyeonggi for
Lived in Gyeonggi.
like, my whole.
I was family related, but all of the people think that I'm living in Busan.
Yeah, I thought you were a Busan person too.
No. So every time people ask me, I should always say, it's not actually. And people just keep asking me like, then why you went to Busan? And
Really?
it's a long story. So I just tell them, yeah, I live in Busan.
Yeah, I mean, I know Bella personally because her cousin's my friend and she's from
Oh.
Busan. We went to the same high school and that's how I got to know her. So I just assumed naturally,
Yeah.
Bella's from Busan.
No, I was actually born in Busan, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were
I-
born
I-
there.
still, yeah.
You qualify.
No,
Yeah.
I was born in Seoul.
Oh,
But I've been in
okay,
Busan a lot of time, and
Yeah.
my family, like, they're like all just in
Okay,
Busan.
okay.
okay.
okay. Somehow she got
There's
into
a
the
connection.
qualifications.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And what about you, Gracey?
So my dad is from Gwangju.
Oh, okay.
But I was actually born in Jeollado, Suncheon.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, but I moved to the States at a very, very young age. So I really had not lived in Gwangju until like this year.
Oh.
Okay, okay. But as long as you have those ticks, the qualifications,
Exactly.
you
And I
can-
live there now. So.
Yeah. It's kind of like politicians, not to say in a bad way, but it's always like some politicians come out and say, appeal to their region, like, 저는 광주의 아들입니다. And like,
yeah,
he's
that's
never lived in
huge.
Gwangju before,
Yeah.
but like his father has been there and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that
That's
story.
really
Like, if you
huge.
want to go for Gwangju, then you should like make some like your own story related to Gwangju, like historical things.
Because
Oh.
Gwangju has a lot of pride
Yes.
based on their history because, you know, like Oilpie, like the May 18th movement
Yeah.
and the democratic movement. So
Yeah.
it's a big plus factor if you can sort of appeal to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
so
a
one
lot
of my
sense.
friend who won in last year,
Uh-huh.
Gwangju, I heard that like I remember her birthday was May 18th.
Really?
What?
It's the story.
That's
It's
perfect.
She was
Endgame.
born to be Miss Queen.
Literally
And she did it.
represent.
Did she get in?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, like in my self-introduction speech, like I mentioned like the democratic movement and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, okay.
So I think each region has like their own.
Yeah, their
Course.
story,
Yeah,
their
their
meta and
stories.
stuff. Yeah, okay, very interesting. So after the regionals, you proceed on to the national
Yes.
competition, right? So who gets the tickets to the nationwide competition?
Usually only 3 people, but
3
it
people.
depends on which local contest you attend.
Mhm. So there's a Jinseonmi for each region, and then
Yes.
those 3 people get to all go to the
Yeah, but
nationwide.
like last year, from Miss China, the only one
Oh.
person was getting to the national.
So it
And
depends on
it
which.
depends on
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, Miss China? What is that?
So Miss
Miss
Korea,
Korea,
China.
China.
There's Miss Korea China, Miss Korea Japan.
Japan.
There
Yeah,
were-
that's
there
Miss Korea
were-
Global.
Yeah, there was Miss Korea Philippines way back.
Really?
Yeah.
So, just to clarify, I'm very confused. So, there are Korean people in China and they compete
Yes.
among themselves,
Yes.
and that person becomes Miss Korea China.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And-
See, Korea's so global.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to the States recently and everyone was Korean. I don't know why. Like, there's so many Koreatown, so many
Did you
K-
always
Yeah.
sing K-Town?
Oh, OC, yeah, that place. But yeah, anyways, okay, very interesting. Miss Korea, China, Philippines, Japan.
Yes.
So all of them from all regions around Korea flock to Seoul, probably, right?
Yes.
To do the nationwide contest. And how does it roll down from there? why are you sighing?
I mean, it's so complicated.
Memories, flashback.
Yeah, it's so complicated.
Try
I think
to.
Sarah and Bella can talk more about it than I can. for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, you
So
should
do you,
explain.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
Process?
so Gracey is now preparing for the nationals.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know yet.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
I know.
It's a mystery.
I know, it's a mystery.
Yeah, it might be a good lesson.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, I'm gonna,
you
like,
have your,
listen.
You have your 선배님s here,
I
so you can
know.
learn a lot. Yeah. So
Okay.
please give us in a nutshell version of how it goes.
Okay, so maybe Bella could explain better because she's like the most recent.
That's true.
Okay, that's true. So in my version, there was like only 4 weeks, starting from so like we stay together like 24/7 for like 4
Yes.
weeks.
Mhm.
So what is 합숙 in English?
Just camp.
Camp,
or-
yeah,
camp.
it's like camp system. So you should get all the stuff like to get prepared in Miss Korea, like
Okay.
including makeup things and like all the like not dress, but all the clothes that you should wear during the like being a model or if you go to like I don't know for some video shooting,
Yeah.
you should get all the stuff into your like luggage and
Yeah.
just being participating in the camp.
Okay, so you need to pack all your stuff.
Yeah,
in like a
all
carrier,
the
a big ass
things.
carrier. Wow.
So
Yeah.
it was super huge. So that was the actually most difficult part that I should get overcome.
And where do you go carrying that?
And
Where's the camp?
in my season, we like moved around.
Yeah, they moved around a
What?
lot.
Why do you
So-
move a lot around?
We literally like we packed our luggage every day
Yeah.
Oh
because
my
we don't
God.
have enough
Wow,
room
that's
for
crazy.
our
Yes.
camp. So
That's awesome.
That was crazy.
it was like crazy. So
They had
everybody
the
was dying
craziest
about
year.
it.
What?
Bella had the craziest
So where did
year.
you move from?
So there was like two places, which is ski
A ski resort? Okay.
Mm.
but we moved from like A ski resort to B ski resort, then moved back into
What's with the
A
ski resorts?
and
love
then
the
we
ski
go to
resorts.
They're
some.
sponsored.
Oh, they're sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
So in total, we moved around like 5 places.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
That's so crazy.
Like
That's a
literally everyone was
lot.
dying.
Whoa.
진짜 쓰러질 뻔했어.
yeah, like
Having to pack your suitcase every
Every
single
day.
day.
And like even packing up your makeup bag is a lot.
It's so hard.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and
God.
the season was like from autumn, so
Uh-huh.
it was like we should carry our like heavy clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shoot, that's the
Hardest
worst.
part.
oh my god.
And you know when you go to Gangwon-do in autumn,
So cold.
It's so cold.
Yeah.
So it was in Gangwon-do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like far north of Seoul.
You should wear padding.
Oh,
Good advice.
Good advice. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
a good
God.
advice.
Why
gonna
did they
bring
do
that.
it like that?
It was like literally survival.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what about your time, Sarah? Like,
Well,
did you move a lot?
No, we only stayed at one place.
Oh,
it
that's
was a
good.
hotel.
That's good.
Great. Our everything was perfect. Our rooms, the food, we had a buffet.
Wow.
What?
Like
Did you have a
hotel
buffet?
No.
We had a buffet.
We had, but like just not long.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And I mean, we had the perfect place to be, but it was really hard for us to like be like alive because we always stayed on the basement floor.
oh, so there's like no
Basement.
natural sunlight.
No natural sunlight, and we have like teams like for like 1 to like 32. So we separate teams,
Okay.
and we
Ah.
divide teams, and we go to the photo shoot like with by teams.
Oh.
So
okay.
the teams who stays, they're like, oh my god, it's so exhausting. Like,
Yeah.
we have to like stay here, no sunlight,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and you know how like when you stay in the basement, it's like the pressure.
yeah.
The pressure makes you so miserable.
Yeah.
That happened to
the
us.
operational staff who managed her season, they always told about her season because like their season were the most people who got like fat.
Yeah, we got so fat. Like
Food
Fat?
was so good.
yeah, we gained a lot of weight.
Oh.
Because you know normally like we have to be so skinny,
Mhm.
but for me I wasn't really that skinny to be honest. But we have to be really skinny. We have to like keep ourselves fit. But since we have to like stay underground, like we just sit, we can't do anything, and they won't let us go to the gym.
Really?
What? Why not?
I have
There's
no
too many people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
maybe
like
too many
controlling all the
people.
How
things.
many people
And that's
are
at a
there in
hotel.
total?
Like for us, we had a survival game. So the first before the survival, we had like 52.
50. Whoa.
And
52.
after the survival, we had 32, I think.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, that's still a lot. So we couldn't go to the gym, but they gave us good food.
And
We
a
had a buffet.
Wow.
Every meal, we had a buffet.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh,
God.
that sounds so good.
And, like,
And
the
the only
girls were,
pleasure
like, yeah.
you can have during the camp is just eating.
Eating.
Eating, I can imagine. Yeah.
They don't give snacks. Snacks are
What?
not.
Yeah, snacks
Yeah.
are not allowed.
They give you a buffet, but they don't give you
Yeah,
snacks.
yeah,
That's kind of ironic.
So yeah, Gracey, you have to know that they
I know,
don't
I
give you
heard that.
snacks.
I also heard, is there no coffee?
yes.
Yeah,
no
no
coffee.
No coffee, no
so
caffeine.
I'm like more worried about that
Yeah.
because I'm a caffeine addict.
Really?
Like I need at least 2 cups
No
a day.
coffee.
So I'm gonna wean myself off of it slowly.
What is it about the no coffee rule though?
I
Like,
don't really.
nothing
There,
against it,
there
right?
were some rules that we cannot totally
Yeah.
understand.
We still don't understand.
Yeah, we still don't understand, but like we are just assuming that
It's
they
the
should
tradition.
control all
It's
the
the
people at the same
tradition.
time.
So,
So, that's
like,
why.
There was this episode.
Mhm.
You know, I just told you before that we have to be fit, we have to be skinny. But some girls, when you go to the bathroom nowadays, we have to go together with a bodyguard.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because there was this happening. One girl went to the bathroom alone, and there was this doctor who came to give her shots for like melting the fat. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
지방분해 주사.
Uh-huh.
So she got caught.
Oh.
And after that, we go all together.
All together. We're friends
Wait,
together.
together.
someone, an outsider came
Yes.
inside?
Yeah.
And he or she gave her a shot.
Yeah, it was like planned.
Oh, it was
It was
planned.
planned because she wanted to lose weight.
Oh, so that's like against the rules,
Yes.
right? Breaking the rules.
So now, even though you want to go to pee, you want to go pee. You can't go pee. You have to be like, who wants to go pee? Please,
Oh,
let's go pee.
That rings a bell because I was like that during the military.
Yeah,
Really?
it's the military.
So we call
It's
it
the same thing
a
in
woman's
Kunde.
military.
we can actually understand each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting story. So Bella was talking about like during the camera break, she snuck in some snacks. Or what was that? Are you allowed to say this?
Yeah, now I'm free. So
You're free.
yeah, actually, we learned a lot how to like steal that snack.
That doesn't sound like Miss Korea.
You really have to sneak in like as
you
much
need
as
to
snacks
be
that you
just
can.
confident. Just
Yeah.
go over and just take it, but and just like pretend you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you need that sugar and you need those
Yes.
calories. And that sounds very similar to the military as well. We sneak
A
in
lot of
like choco
parallels.
pies and
Oh.
like Coca-Cola
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's similar because when you meet some friends in military,
Yeah.
you might like all day you will talk about the military stories.
Yeah,
That's
right.
happened when we
That's
meet
happening
each
to
other.
us.
Yeah.
Right, right. When you're like just camped together
Yeah.
and, you know, for 4 weeks, what, X amount of years, like, yeah, it's just bound to happen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so
There's
great.
actually no opportunity to like staying at the camp together during your 20s. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that's
True,
quite a
like
special
after
memory.
school.
A special memory. Gracie, so far, you've heard some stories, snippets of it. How do you feel?
Yeah, honestly, I'm like taking it all in.
Wow.
I feel like I've actually heard a lot of the stuff they said before,
Uh-huh.
but they've given me a lot of like good advice.
Yeah.
So
Sneaking snacks.
Yeah.
Sneaking snacks.
not saying I will, but
Yeah, I'm so thankful that this is like recorded in English.
Yeah, yeah. Because the officials won't actually, you know,
We love you.
Yeah.
We love you, official.
What if they look into this podcast and they suddenly raid Gracie's room and like, let's check your bag, and then they find a
I
chocolate
won't have
bar.
anything there. No.
But I think they all know because we need that sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, of course.
You know, it's so...
And don't they let you
yeah.
take breaks to like Pyeongchang, like convenience
No,
stores?
no.
Once in a while?
no breaks.
No
to
breaks.
convenience
I
stores.
heard
So you-
like the
if you-
competition
yeah,
winners.
Yes. So you have to. There's a game. There's always a game. So if
Yeah.
you win the game, they
So
give you
what's
like
that game?
yeah.
It's a
they
Hunger
give you-
Games. No pun intended.
So they give you like a minute to shop.
Minute?
A minute. So one of my
grab everything.
one of my friends, she won the game and she went into Pyeongchang and they gave her like a minute and then she just
Wow.
cleared the whole stuff. And, like,
We're
she-
just like,
yeah, just to share with everyone.
that's so nice though.
She
She
just
got to share.
Scooped it all in.
Wait, but that's kind of funny though. Like, not to stereotype, but it's kind of different from the Miss Korea
Yeah.
image
Yes.
from what I know.
Yes.
So, like, do those, like, speaking of games and activities, do those games and activities internally affect your final score or like your
No.
nothing?
No.
Okay.
Not at
Okay,
all.
So you're free to like just
Yes.
gather. Okay, that's
But
funny.
I think in my season it was a little bit changed because like we always need to post some pictures on the
Oh.
Instagram.
Yes.
And that was the game actually.
Yes.
So they gave us a mission.
So
to
social
post-
media.
Yeah, on social media,
Yeah.
and if you be the like first place on being a like super influencer,
Mhm.
then you can get some like,
Snack
opportunity to go for
prizes.
I'll
snack.
go for snacks. Wow.
So if you have more followers, the more advantage, I guess.
Like if you become more creative on your
Creative.
So
What-
it's so
like,
hard.
Define
you should
creative.
create some reels, and that was super helpful.
yes.
Because I actually trained with you
Yeah, yeah.
how to become an influencer,
Yeah.
how to become like creator. So
Oh.
it actually influenced me a lot.
Okay,
Dang, I need
okay.
to get this training.
Yeah, Gracie, drop your at here.
It's
so,
at Gracey Chong.
so go follow her so she can
Please.
have like an upper hand.
Watch my reels.
Yeah. Okay. So like I've heard like so many games, activities, and like you go through training for like X amount of weeks. So at the final stage, like you do the whole walking stuff in the speech and everything, the crowning and everything. How does that happen? Like what are the standards? What do you do?
What do we do?
Does anyone know like the judging criteria?
It's all. I think it's all same from like local contests to nationals.
Yes, it's very similar.
Yes.
But it's just different judges.
Yeah, different judges, but usually one person should vote for one person.
Yes.
Okay.
So the person who got the most votes will win the contest.
So it's all up to the votes.
Oh, it's very subjective.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, it's not a like scoring.
Mm.
So we do have like 인기 투표.
Popularity
Yes,
vote?
popularity vote, but that kind of just helps on like getting the popularity prize, not the actual prize itself.
Okay.
Yes. So, to be honest, we spend a lot of money on the popularity vote.
Mm.
Yes, this is
A lot
like
of money.
reality, guys. We spend a lot
How?
of money.
Have you
a
voted for
lot
me?
of money.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I was like, my eyes were like kind of shaking, but I did. Yeah.
I actually asked him for just like advertise
Uh-huh,
me.
uh-huh. Yeah, I reposted on my story and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember. But like, how is it expensive though for the popularity vote?
So you know how like a person, if you see your votes going up, you want it to go faster, or
Yeah.
like you want to win the person ahead of you, but you have to like get as many hearts as you can.
Yeah.
But most of the hearts, they're like free. They have a lot of free hearts, but you have to buy the hearts to gain more votes.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Like, for example, even at the regional level for Gwangju this year, we had like a popularity vote too.
yeah.
And we didn't know this originally. Like a couple of days after orientation, they're like, ta-da, like we're gonna do this. And everyone was just like, whoa.
I know.
yeah.
So like it was just like it really felt like the competition had started from that moment,
Yes.
sort
It's
of.
weird
Yes.
because we're
And-
not idol, you know?
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like Produce 101.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
same.
definitely
Yeah.
Produce
Same.
101.
So I like asked all my K-pop fans. I was like, K-pop fan friends. I was like, can you like spread the vote for me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know you guys are good at that.
You know how this works.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's for the popularity votes,
Yes.
though. But for the real standards and judges, like who are these people, and like what kind of categories do they look on into?
To be honest, we don't really know because each year I think there's a different concept of the
Stage.
judges.
Yes,
Okay.
judges.
Because for us, it was all entertainment business.
Oh.
Yes.
Entertainment business.
Yes. So like
Okay.
all the judges were like a part of the entertainment business. So
Okay.
they
Really?
wanted like someone who's very talented, like dance or
Really?
like an idol kind of looking
Mhm.
person.
Mm.
So I think it depends on who comes to judge you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Bella?
For me, I think our concept was like being more international and being more like some like they should fit with social media.
Oh.
Yeah, it seemed like there's a lot of
they
focus on
ask
social
us
media.
lot of activities related to Instagram or like YouTube. Have you ever experienced being a creator or something?
Yes.
Oh.
So I think it's totally like changing.
Oh, that's very interesting how the themes change by
Yes.
the years. But it
Yeah.
makes sense. Like nowadays, Gen Z, social media,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
it's
kind of
huge.
stuff. So yeah, okay. But I think at the core there might be like general standards though, right? Like,
That's actually really hard.
It's really
because
hard?
It's
Yeah.
changing. You know how Miss Korea, when you think of Miss Korea, they're supposed to be beautiful. They're supposed to be really tall
yeah.
and very fit, and they have to be like very smart,
Yeah.
educated. But nowadays, it's kind of different. It's kind of different because the height standards are getting very low,
Okay.
and the beauty standards are changing.
Yeah.
So it's really different to tell what the exact standard is.
Mm. Okay. Can you give an example of how the beauty standards are changing?
Like how 동양적 Korean traditional looking image, that wasn't really a Miss Korea image before, but nowadays it's a thing. Like there's always someone who's very 동양적인.
Oh, very Eastern
Yeah,
looking.
very.
But I think one standard applies for everyone is you should be more like natural.
Yes.
Natural.
Yes.
Like there were a
They like
lot
that
of
look.
Yeah, they had a lot of issues about plastic surgery.
Oh, okay.
So plastic surgery is, I think I just respect those people, but people like the people who watches Miss Korea,
Yeah.
they're always like giving hates about like, oh,
Yeah.
she's like plastic surgery kind of girl. So I think the standards are getting, is she like a natural looking person?
Okay.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay, natural and the heights going down
Yes.
and like Eastern looking, someone like that.
So if someone asks you, who is the most beautiful actress? How would you reply?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot right now. Actress. I'm pretty old, so I would say maybe like Lee Young-ae.
Oh,
wow.
How about like nowadays?
Nowadays?
Or like trend?
I don't know anybody nowadays.
Like for example,
Like,
I would
speaking-
say maybe
Give me some candidates.
고윤정.
Oh.
I don't know who she is.
한소희?
Han
Han
Sohee.
Sohee.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So just thinking of who is the most hottest actress recently, it's like changing.
that's like reflected in the
yeah.
Miss
I
Korea's,
think same
contest.
applies on Miss Korea
Oh,
too.
okay.
I think it's like a reflection of how Korean beauty standards
Yeah.
have changed too.
Yeah.
So
I'm feeling that too because I've said this multiple times because back in my days, maybe because I was just young, but a lot of people said like you're good looking, you're handsome because of my very like strict straights, like my eyes and like stuff like that,
you're
and my
handsome.
double lids and stuff. Yeah, I did hear that. I won't deny. But nowadays, the beauty standards have changed into like more monolids and very subtle
Yes.
looking,
Yeah.
fashion oriented. It's not about like the Western or Arab looking
Yes.
features in your face. So yeah, I've been feeling that as well. So I guess that applies to Miss Korea
Yeah,
as well.
I think so.
Okay, beauty standards change constantly. So I guess it's very hard to actually prepare on like to dance on which rhythm, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
So you don't know what the trend is going to be.
Yeah. Nobody knows
No one
actually
knows.
who's gonna be
Yeah.
the winner.
That's so ambiguous.
You can recognize who is the most prettiest girl or who is the most like tallest
Uh-huh.
woman, but it's like literally you might cannot think of who will be the winner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exact.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about like intrinsic values, like just your virtues, like your values, your skills and background and story, that kind of stuff? Does that take into a lot of count?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think that could just give you a plus.
A plus.
Yeah, it could give you a plus, but it won't give you like, it's not the thing that decides whether you be the winner or not.
Okay.
It gives you a plus.
That's so interesting because I thought at the regional level it was almost the opposite for me, where they sort of really focus on like the interview aspect of the judging,
Yeah.
and they want to get to know your personality.
Yeah. I
and,
thought
like
that
your
too.
key and your
No.
매력, like your charisma.
Yeah.
I agree with both, but so I would say that if you are go on dating someone, if you're on 소개팅, I
Yeah.
think it's same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
like
that's true.
her intrinsic value could be
so you're
bonus.
comparing it to a blind date.
Yeah,
right
blind
now.
date.
Okay.
Exactly, because if you watch someone at the first sight,
Yeah.
you might get interested if she is your like 이상형.
Yeah, ideal type,
Ideal type.
appearance-wise, yeah.
Yeah, but if you talk with her and if she's more attractive and she has more intrinsic value, you might be like fell in love with her.
Yeah.
I think the process was
That's
Yeah.
a good way to put it. So, of course, appearance-wise, you pick like the most beautiful person, and then you hear their stories, and that's like a plus factor. Okay, so it
Yeah,
adds
that's like
up.
a really good way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah, the competition process is almost same because at the, like first step you should introduce yourself
Yeah.
and like you should walk into the competition
Yes.
and just reveal yourself one by one, and then you will get some interview with them,
Oh, okay.
and you might
Yeah.
be do some performance or something.
Oh.
So Bella and I, we were judges this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was the judge of 경기 2 years ago, and now I was the judge in Seoul this year, and it gives me a very different perspective of like, oh, so
What you look
that's
for.
how.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I understand why she said intrinsic value is more like her
Yeah.
side.
So for me, everyone looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That's true.
Everyone's so pretty. Everyone's so tall. Everyone has huge eyes. Everyone's like so skinny. But we have like a 1-minute interview, just the two of us, like a one-on-one. Like every girls just pass by. But for me, when I talk to them, even though she looks really pretty, if she has like more charm, like in her I don't know, in her life, like
Yeah.
she just describes her life in an interesting way. I can only see her. Then I see her and I'm like, you're gonna be the one girl.
Oh, okay. Oh, are
That's
you
so
taking
interesting.
notes?
I know. I was like, I'm studying right now. But that's so interesting to hear it from like a judge's point of view
Yeah.
because I never like heard that before.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I mean, I it hit me right now. Like everybody is beautiful there.
Yeah.
No,
That-
it's true.
everyone
It's
is beautiful.
true.
That's
So-
the thing.
Obviously.
Surprisingly,
it's very true.
Surprisingly, every single one of them has their own
Own,
beauty,
like, charms, yeah.
own charm.
Okay.
So back on the story that you comparing with announcer and Miss Korea, I think
Yeah.
there has like slightly difference between them because
Mm-hmm.
in Miss Korea you should be more 뭐라 해야 되지? 개성 있게.
The more
Like
Characteristic?
Characteristic, yeah.
Characteristic.
okay.
Because like all the people are like same and they're like beautiful. They're like standard as you saw me. They should like all speak in like 안녕하세요 or something. So
Yeah.
you should be more attractive with something, and that's the like
A differentiation.
yeah, little
Yes.
differentiation points.
yeah, I think you need to know yourself
Yeah,
pretty well.
that's
Yeah.
actually the most important part.
Know
Knowing
yourself.
yourself, knowing
yourself.
yourself, and how to show your
Present
character.
yourself.
Yeah, have to present yourself in front of the judges in a short amount of time.
Yeah, so there are some people who are like singing, dancing,
Yeah.
Oh.
doing some magic show
Like
or
magic
something.
show.
There's like a musical going
Reading
on.
some like poem. But
Poems.
no matter what you do, you should be like yourself,
Yeah.
and you should attract judges. So
Okay. So
And that's like
I-
the biggest advice I
Yes.
heard going to the competition. Just be
Really?
yourself.
Yes.
what
it's
did you
the
guys
hardest part.
prepare? Why are you laughing?
For me, it was the 100th anniversary of 3일절.
3일절.
So I performed 아리랑 with my violin, and I had a background music that I recorded with the piano.
Oh, so you're a musician?
You're
Yes.
so creative.
So talented.
You're so
So
creative.
So my major is piano.
Okay.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I've been playing the violin like since 5. So
Mhm.
I was
That's crazy.
thinking I can't bring a piano to
Yeah.
to the judges. So what can I do? Oh, I can just record my
That's
own
so
background
smart,
music,
yeah.
and
Wow,
I can
she's
play
so smart.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
played arirang. And at the national, I only played arirang at the regionals, but in the nationals, I sang the arirang, and then I played the
Wow.
violin.
That's
at the
such a
same
good
time.
talent though, because it's
All-rounder.
like
Yeah.
showing Korean
Yes.
pride too.
Exactly. On
Yeah.
Independence Day too.
Yeah.
Oh, you fit the theme and you just
Yeah.
nailed it. Okay. What about you, Bella?
Like for me,
You're like
because like there was a new theme came in my season,
Uh-huh.
like being a like show host.
Yes.
Because like
Yes.
those kind of activities were not exist on the previous Miss Korea contest.
No one
But
knew it
recently,
was going to.
Everyone is doing kind of that.
Yeah.
So they want to test us to become like show hosts or
show
something.
host. Oh.
We should have some ability
Okay.
of like talking with someone and like sell some products.
Mhm.
So that's exactly the same thing that I did on Naked Soul,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So I just we film together, and I was the only one who sells some product in English.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Make it so-
Definitely stood out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but so
That's
yeah,
so
that
smart.
Naked Soul experience was super helpful for me.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Okay.
Because I really did that.
Oh.
All the other people was just pretending
Yeah,
to
that was your
sell the
true
product,
story.
but it's my true story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gracie, what do you have? What kind of cards are
I don't
up
know
your
why
sleeve?
like this is so embarrassing for me to admit right now. But
What
we
can we
actually
expect?
didn't.
Yeah.
I thought there would be like a talent portion of judging, but we didn't have it this year.
Oh, really?
But I
In
did
the
prepare
regionals.
something.
Mhm.
It's interesting because a lot of the girls that to come to compete are like art majors.
Yes.
So they like do the instrument or like they sing
Sing.
opera.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I was not like that at all.
Mhm.
So I just prepared like a K-pop dance.
Ooh,
Yeah. Which group? Which song?
New Jeans Attention.
Oh my god! New Jeans!
And that was just genuinely because I really like them. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, it's gonna be fun for me, and I
Uh-huh.
can show that I'm having fun while I dance to it.
Uh-huh. Just on the side note, what's your major, by the way?
I was an international affairs and public health major.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like complete like reverse of what I was studying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eugene's attention. Oh, if this was not a podcast, I would be like, could you please? Yeah, maybe for next time.
Maybe next time,
Yeah. Okay, so that's so fun so far. So okay, let's move on into some serious stuff though.
Okay.
Okay, so ever since you've been crowned and you've been like owning the Miss Korea title, how has that impacted your life and career?
Well, for me, I think I lived in a music family. So my dad's a conductor, and like my whole life was just in the music industry. And the reason why I participated in Miss Korea was I wanted to have more diversity of friends all around. So I just participated and I met a lot of friends, and that actually gave me the confidence to just go out in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
And after Miss Korea, I started my YouTube.
Yes.
You
Plug
know
it in.
Yeji.
Yes.
Just
What is it again?
subscribe. Oh, it's just Yeji. I changed my name.
Okay.
Yeji. So I started my YouTube and I just filmed every like my daily routines. These days I'm traveling a lot and like all those things. Like if it wasn't Miss Korea, I wouldn't have the confidence. And
That's
now
true.
I kind of work as, I do have my own academy right now, but like for my side job, I work as a show host or like just a YouTube, just go on YouTube programs, and I teach English and I teach beauty pageant contestants.
She does it all.
Yeah, I do it all. And I couldn't imagine doing all this if it wasn't the pageant.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It made you put yourself out there.
Yes.
Okay. And meet a lot of people,
Yes.
experience a lot of stuff, and now you're here doing everything.
If it wasn't that, I would just be in my room and be like, this is such a boring life.
That's so interesting because I feel like careers nowadays are so different than how it was back then.
Yes.
Like back then, people really focused on like one career.
Yes.
So if you're gonna be a lawyer, you're only a lawyer.
Yes.
But nowadays, people are like, I practice law, but I also do like broadcast. And I also do YouTube.
Yes.
So it's like very diversified.
You have to be
and Miss
diverse
Korea
now.
helps
Yeah.
a lot with that. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Bella?
Same as me, because after I work with him, now I'm in the crypto industry,
Oh.
which might be
Ooh.
super. People
Random.
cannot imagine about how the landscape of cryptocurrency,
Yes.
and it's super difficult, and it was super hard to get the job into those industry. But I already have some title of being Miss Korea, which makes me more attracted to talk with
Yes.
me. And I'm working on business development. So it's super
That's a hard
helpful
word.
for
That's
me.
cool.
So I just like talk with people and make some partnership. And if you go to some crypto conference, there are so random people coming from
Yes.
different backgrounds
Yes.
and different diversities, different nationals. So even though I'm just like junior and I don't have a lot of career right now, I can just like say hello to them, and I can just share my stories.
Yes.
How I became a Miss Korea and how I am working in those industries.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that makes me more attracted to talk with me.
Right,
So
right.
there are always some pros and cons being a like Miss Korea, being a like pretty girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not actually some like always helpful and always good situation for me, but at the same time I can use my title.
Yes.
And I can like talk more people and I can share my stories. So
Yeah.
I think it really helps a lot.
I think there would be way more pros than cons, honestly, like just as a bystander. But what were your motivations to actually enter the contest in the first place? You guys, yeah.
Oh, us? Oh.
Yeji explained a little
Yeah.
bit there. What
Yeah,
about
I
you
think
guys?
I was the same, where
Yeah.
I wanted to meet new people and make new friends.
It's a
And I
great
just
way.
heard that it was like a great network.
Mm-hmm.
And I also wanted to challenge myself.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something new because I was actually going to go to law school starting this August.
Wow.
And I just had this period of time where I was just waiting for law school to like come around. And I was like, why not just try something new?
Yeah.
So it was definitely like a self-discovery process, as cringy as that sounds. But yeah, that's
it
why I
could
wanted to do it.
It could actually act as a turning point. You never
Yes.
know
Yeah,
what you'll
no,
be
it
doing
totally
Yeah.
did.
in a year.
And
Yeah.
I think it is also such a great thing to have on your resume,
Yes.
like Bella was talking about. It's definitely eye-catching and it can get you into a lot of doors.
Right. I
Yeah.
think the networking factor would be really big,
Yes.
honestly. Like all these talented people from
Yes.
all over the country.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing that most like motivated myself was someone who already experienced like similar contests. She or he just like told me that there's no such kind of opportunity to meet some people who are super motivated
Yeah.
and like just want to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the like only opportunity to meet some people in your age at the same time.
Right.
So that advice was actually made me to
That's
put
true.
me
That's
into
actually
this
very
contest.
That's a very good.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
good because honestly, like in our age, everyone, not to downgrade or anything, but everybody is trying to like just hustle, like
Yes.
do the same stuff, compete into getting companies and stuff like that. But like these people, they're just paving their own ways and
Yes.
Yeah.
exploring new paths. So like it's very hard to meet people with these frontier
Yes.
mindsets. So I think that's a very big plus, honestly. So yeah, so I can imagine that there might be some like stereotypes you mentioned. So could you share some of those?
So I literally just had this title for about like a month and a half. So it's really, really new to me. But I think one of the first cons that I personally experienced was I don't think I'm a public figure, but there are articles released once you become
Yes.
crowned Miss Korea, like, oh, this person is like Jeongyunina is Kwang Joo-jin, right? And an article comes out like that, and there's like a photo of the three people, and there's like comments on the photo, right?
Comments.
So that was my first time ever like receiving like comments as a public figure.
Okay.
And honestly, it was a little upsetting at first because it's like these people don't know me and they're commenting about how I look, or like they're like they looked at the school I went and they're like, that's not even a good school. And I was like, oh, like I was
they
just
say stuff like that.
they
Yeah.
say stuff like that. So
They say more.
yeah.
Who are these guys?
So I think it's
Who are
just
they
like
to judge?
the general hate that you can get with being someone who is in the spotlight.
Yeah, definitely.
And for me, like, this is my first time doing like sasaeng in like Korea. So like living, like working with other Korean people.
Yeah.
So that was also very new. I think it would have been difficult like in any work environment that I would have gone into. So it's just sort of navigating that process has also been difficult.
Definitely.
Dealing with hate comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Ignorant
Yeah.
comments.
I mean, I had a lot of hate comments because
What?
so there's a cafe for beauty pageants, like
There's
an
a-
internet cafe.
Internet cafe.
yeah.
Internet cafe for beauty pageants, and people just post like beauty pageant participants, like they have every photo of everyone in that cafe, and I don't know why, but they had a lot of pictures of me, and the comments were, "Oh, her legs are so thick." No.
Her legs?
Yeah, my legs are so thick, and they're like, "Oh, she's so fat," and
What? She's so fat.
yeah, she's so fat. Oh my god, why is her makeup like that? Why is her hair like that? Oh, she looks so fat compared to someone, and I'm like. And I'm actually like secretly in that cafe to just see
Really?
like those like what they
Now I'm
say about me.
curious, yeah.
Yeah. I won't you be curious? I really
True.
want to look, and like most of the comments were like that while I was inside the camp.
Oh my
And
god.
that made my mental like me mentally very insecure. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why are these people hating on you guys? Like it's crazy.
It's still there, and I like sometimes go inside and look just to remind myself to be humble and stuff. But
No, why do you look you're looking at the worst of the worst.
well, yeah, I can't argue that I wasn't that skinny type of a person. Like I just think
No, just
No.
mean people saying some bad words.
I know,
to
like
whom
you know
they-
how
These
like
jobless
jealous of.
people
like the
just have nothing
picture
better to
it
do.
looks like the
Wait,
picture
yeah, it
looks
makes you,
more
like,
bloated. Like
sometimes
so
bad angles.
yeah, bad angles, and they always took bad angle pictures. So I have to face it. I have to like just suck it inside, But they always commented those things, and I'm like, this is so unhealthy.
Yeah, it's upsetting because these people don't know you at all.
They
Never
don't
met
know me.
you.
I want to see a picture of their faces, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
who are they behind the keyboards?
So-
But I think same things happens on you too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a beauty pageant person, so I'm like, okay, if someone says I'm ugly, okay, yeah, I am ugly, yeah, I'm fat, yeah, okay. But yeah, it would be very upsetting, you
Yes.
know? Oh, and what about you, Bella? Any?
I'm now working on some like specific industry, which makes me more like making me public
Yeah.
on
Okay.
that industry because there are not many like Miss Korea things and crypto industry. So people know me, even I don't know them.
Yeah.
And some like random people just sending some like weird messages on
Yeah.
me.
They're hitting on you?
I'm using a Twitter because I should work on the crypto industry.
Oh, right,
And
Twitter.
some like weird person just messaging on me like, could you give me your stockings or something?
Oh,
No,
ew.
that's so
What the
creepy.
heck? That is so
And all the
creepy.
my
things are
gosh.
happening. You know, like last week, I did some live streaming with your sister.
Okay.
And some random person just popped out and he showed her his.
What? He showed his.
I didn't say the world.
heck?
Wait, really?
You saw that?
True. Yeah, everybody on the live streaming saw that.
What?
That's crazy.
I think it's not related because I am Miss Korea, but like, you know, some like weirdest things are always happening.
I
Oh my
I do. I
gosh.
received a lot of those kind of pictures, but never ever
we did not expect that.
Oh my
It was like an Instagram
That
live.
is Instagram
That
Live
is
and-
disgusting.
That
Oh
is.
my gosh.
I guess you
Wow.
guys have to deal with a lot of like, you know, appearance shaming,
Yes.
like sexual harassment from like weirdos, like the haters. And,
Yes.
Yeah, but actually, I don't care about the other people talking about me who don't know each other. But there are some people that like judging me, even they're like my friends or
Yes.
some like people who are working the same industry.
So
It's
mean.
true.
They hate
That's the
me,
most
or
upsetting,
sometimes they maybe like get jealous of me.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I should deal with kind of like stress all the time. But
Yeah.
now I'm more like, I'm just used to those kind of situations. So it doesn't
Oh, that was
matter at all.
shocking though.
Yeah. But you know
Wow.
what? It really makes you have tough skin. Like, it really makes you a stronger person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
look
made
at
me
it in a
stronger.
positive
It
way.
really does.
So,
Like you might not notice, but 2 years ago and now, like I'm like totally different person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like even within a month, like I've become a totally different person.
You become a superwoman.
Yeah, you become
Oh.
superwoman.
Like I feel like very
Yeah.
like reassured in myself.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
time I did some naked soul with you, I was more like shy person, and I don't want to appeal myself, more like confident. But now I don't care about like
Oh, okay.
I don't give a
I don't give a
yeah.
shit.
I don't give
Yeah.
a something.
That's a nice mentality. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't give a. Yeah, okay. So you got like self confidence. You got thick skin, good or bad. You know.
Yeah.
like, through good or bad experiences. That's good. It's a good outcome at the end. So let's move on into another sector. So a lot of people out there, speaking of these weirdos and haters, say a lot of bad stuff about beauty pageants in general and Miss Korea. And some of them are valid, some of them are just pure hate. But I'm sure you've heard of some criticisms behind the beauty pageants and Miss Korea.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So can you identify some of them, the criticisms?
I think nowadays they're receiving a lot of criticisms about how Miss Korea is losing their original way, their path. They don't really. They're kind of different now. You know how Miss Korea has a depth of history,
Yes.
but now it feels like they don't.
Mm.
You know how Miss Korea is always they always had a standard of like the beauty
Yep.
and of like the intelligence of their career and stuff, but
Yeah.
now it's totally different. So people are criticizing because they think Miss Korea is now becoming like Produce 101.
Okay.
They don't have a history. They're
I actually filmed a music video.
yeah,
I know, I watched it.
What music video?
Yeah, just like put in something.
So for
It
them,
was such like an idol
Like
look.
the trainees do
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Produce
Yeah.
series.
Like the outfits you guys
I am
wore
a
the same
singer.
outfits.
I have an album.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Now I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting more like entertainment based.
Yes,
or,
little
yeah?
bit.
very entertainment based.
But what's hard about that is like I feel like people would critique it for being too traditional
Yes,
if we
that's the
didn't
hard
Yeah,
modernize.
that's true too.
That's the
So
hard
it's
part.
like, how do you find a balance? Or
That's
are they
true.
just going to
Yeah.
criticize either way?
If you follow the old ways and people will say that's old fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in general, nowadays, if you want to be popular, you can just like take some reels, right?
Yeah.
Take some like beautiful posts on your Instagram, not participating on like Miss Korea or being on some participation thing.
Yeah.
So the standard is changing, and the way how to become more influential is changing.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
just
I guess it's. I guess the organization itself has its own struggles because like they need to adapt to the changing society and
Yes.
the audience as well. So yeah, I get that point. So a lot of people also criticize the beauty pageants about like the unrealistic beauty standards and the reinforcement of like these standards. Like the skinniness and the unhealthiness and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. The thing that I realized after being a Miss Korea pageant, I realized that there are some people who are born to be beauty. So not pretend to like put some effort to become like skinny and like being so pretty. There are some people who are already so
They're
pretty.
born pretty,
So I should
yeah.
actually cannot like overcome myself and put me into more like her situation to be like more skinny. I should just admit myself. And
Yeah, I can't compare.
You really
like
can't,
there's it's endless to compare with someone, especially when you go inside a camp. Like
Because they're all
every
pretty.
girl who won the regional came to the national, so everyone is so beautiful.
Yeah.
But inside, there's something that you always compared between like her and like how skinny she is, or how like she has beautiful skin.
Yeah.
Like you compare everything, but it's endless.
it's endless.
Yeah.
So you should just admit yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the beauty is coming from the situation that you're admitting yourself. Oh, it's my face, it's my height.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's the reason why a lot of people, non-Miss Korea people, just ordinary people, a lot of people are saying like, oh, beauty pageants are pretty old, you know, it's reinforcing the beauty standards
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So what are your opinions about beauty pageants in general?
That is hard. That is hard.
I know it's a tricky
Yeah.
situation, especially for Gracey, because she's now going to be on it soon. So
but if somebody asks me that if she wants to participate in this competition, I really cheer up her.
Yeah.
Just like
I would suggest her
yeah.
to participate because it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's the thing that matters is that you challenged yourself. It's a jungle, to be honest. It's a jungle of girls like thinking like I'm the prettiest girl here and I'm gonna beat you and like all those stuff, but it's a jungle. So if you go inside and challenge yourself, you're gonna become more confident and you're gonna learn about yourself. So I think that's the most important part of beauty pageants.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's a matter of perspective then,
Yeah.
like how people conceive it. Like if it's like Sarah, like I'm going out there to like develop myself, like, you know, put myself out there, and like if you have that mentality, it's fulfilling and you
Yeah.
get something out of it. But if you just look at it as like, oh, it's a pretty contest,
Yes.
like why are they reinforcing beauty standards? Like everybody is like okay the way they are and stuff like that. Then you might have some like criticism against it. So
Yes.
yeah, it's a matter of perspective in my opinion.
I guess it depends how much you know about beauty pageants too.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people could be like, they think that judging is only based on your looks,
Yeah.
but there is so much more than that. And the same way, like it's what Sarah said, it's like, this is so cheesy, but it's like the journey, not the destination.
Yes.
It really is.
Oh.
So like if someone came to me and asked if they wanted, like ask for advice on whether they should go on, like I would also say like 100% encourage them.
And I was the one who really like criticized the contest actually.
Oh, really? Oh, like go back to yourself and
Because I wanna participate on this contest, but at the same time, I was thinking of it's kind of a stupid process. But after I thinking of that, I was just jealous of all the people who are participating on this contest, and I was just finding their flaws, how they're like so concentrated on being how to like their look and appearance. So I just wanna like get avoid of those kind of like frustrated feelings. That when I'm thinking of some competition, I always thinking of some negative things, not the positive things.
Yeah.
So I should really want to challenge myself. And after I went through this process, now I really enjoy myself being as a Miss Korea pageant. So I just want to share this kind of similar experience to others who want to overcome this kind of situation.
yeah.
Also, it's about like showing the best version of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about beauty pageants a lot, but you know, like fitness, like
Yes.
fitness
Right.
contests too, they're also on like very strict diets. Or like
Yes.
they're also working on their outward appearance to
Yeah.
present like the best version of
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
So
And after Miss Korea, now I don't like get obsessed with being so fit and so skinny
Yes.
anymore.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of the interesting part
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like for me, I kind of participated because I wanted to lose weight. Because I didn't have a motivation
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
why I have
Yeah,
to lose
same.
weight. But after I started to lose weight, the reason why I wanted to lose weight because I wanted to be skinny. But I couldn't be like a skinny person. But I couldn't accept that at first. But in the end, I accepted that and I just figured out, oh, I'm kind of like a glamour person. I'm not a skinny person. And it made me understand me more. And it's not about the looks. It's about, maybe it's about the looks, but still, it's not all about the looks.
Yeah, before Miss Korea, when my friends or my family, they just like, if they say like, oh, you got fat, I was like, really? Oh my God, how can you say those words to me? But now, like, okay. Now I can just lose my weight.
So actually it had the opposite effect on you.
Yeah.
You thought it would reinforce your beauty standards, but now you're more loose. You're chill about it.
Very
Okay.
chill.
Okay, that's nice. And
I love
as Gracey said, I think it's a good point about fitness and stuff, because I think there's a whole, a paradigm shift right now going. I think it's like a conflict between like whatever you look like, you're okay. Any kind of body is beautiful, stuff like that. And also there's another side, like, no, still like being fit, being healthy, being beautiful is like self-development and self-improvement. So those two paradigms are like clashing right now. And I see both points of criticisms and pros and cons. So yeah, I guess at the end, it's like your choice on where to choose which lane you are at. If you're comfortable on this side, it's okay. If you're comfortable on that side, you're okay.
Exactly.
But I think the problem is that the people in the middle that are just hating on the opposite side, saying like, oh, you're fat, oh, you're just like a pretty doll, like that kind of stuff. So it's ridiculous in my opinion. So and this is one interesting point. So according to the internet, so apparently Miss Korea is changing too, because they abolished the bikini contest, right, which was a very big controversy, right?
I did the bikini.
Oh, you did? When did they abolish it?
I think it was starting from our year because
Wait, they abolished it after your year?
Kinda our year, because for me the regional
rash guard something.
yes we did. So for regionals I had to wear a bikini and walking on the stage like a really thin bikini.
Really?
Yeah,
That's like shocking.
very shocking. But when I went to the nationals, we just we had to have the bikini, because like the year before they had a bikini walking like contesting. But for us, we changed the bikini into like a dance group.
Oh, okay.
So there was a dance group, there was a musical, and there were Korean traditional dance group. So they changed the bikini into that to like add more I forgot the word, add more fun to the competition. Variety to the competition. So after us, the bikini was goodbye.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I just think like abolishing the bikini contest is the right way to go, because that really
I kind of thought
it was nice.
Yeah, because it's
Really?
like I personally never wore a bikini before, and I didn't like wearing a swimsuit at all. But after I did the bikini walk, it was like, oh my God, it's actually a really cool thing to do, because it made me feel like I had confidence while walking
That's
through
so
the
great.
crowd.
Yeah.
But I know it's kind of embarrassing, but like for the bikini you have to like get fit, and that actually makes you feel better, like the
More confident
endorphin
in
comes
yourself.
out.
Yeah, that could be a perspective. But a lot of people, the majority, were why it was controversial was because it's obviously sexually objectifying. So a lot of people, like the weirdos, those people were like going crazy over the bikini walks and stuff like that. So like I don't know if that's like a virtue of beauty, like if you're catering towards that audience. So I personally thought it was nice to get rid of that.
You know what's so interesting? I feel like as women, you just get objectified in like everyday life.
Yes.
So at least when you're on a stage, like I'm not like objectification comes from a specific person, right? At least when you're on a stage, you're showing like the best version of yourself. And you're like confident in yourself.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like being objectified like on the streets, like that's really uncalled for.
Yeah.
So I think it can go either way.
Right.
It's actually fun. It was, It was
And I'm like from the
great-
States, so I'm not as conservative as like, I guess,
True.
an average
I mean,
Korean.
I still look at my bikini walk and I'm like, whoa, who's that skinny?
So positive.
Yeah, that's
I'll
really
see
great.
after this ends.
I know, I want to watch it.
That person is not here
But
anymore.
like to be honest, doesn't it bug you that like your bikini shot is on the internet and it's there forever? Like I would be kind of uncomfortable. I mean, I haven't been in a bikini before, but I would be personally uncomfortable. No.
I think I know it might be it's like different, but you know how every girl who has a bikini on, like they post on social media.
Yeah,
It's kind
so
of
many
similar.
girls.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that some people during the
Yes.
pageants wouldn't totally be comfortable.
Oh,
about
yeah.
the
So I think it's
situation.
fair for the contestants who wouldn't want to do that,
Yeah.
right? So that's totally fair.
Right. Oh wow, that was a lot of talking. I mean, time flew. But what are your future aspirations in your personal life or your career, and how do you think Miss Korea will take part into that? Yeah.
For me now, as I get old,
Don't say old.
So yeah.
I feel more older.
Okay. As I'm growing, I feel that career, money, it's not all. It's not everything. So just doing something I'm really pleased, something I'm really happy is important. And in the future, like if I get married or something, and like my kid's gonna say, "Oh, my mom participated in Miss Korea."
Yeah.
Oh, my mom was Miss Korea, and she or he would be so happy about it, and I'd be like, oh yeah, and I could like maybe she could grow up and be a Miss Korea one day too. Like
That's like
yeah.
the first thing I thought of when I won the
Yeah.
competition. I was like,
Oh.
when I have kids, like I can
Yeah.
tell them. Like,
Yeah.
this is something your mom did when she was in her 20s.
Like nowadays, it's like we have we have photos, we have videos
Yeah.
to like look in the future.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago, they didn't have any pictures at all, so no memories. But now we have memories to cherish.
Okay. And what about you guys?
I think like this year I'm totally focused on Miss Korea because I still haven't gone to
Yeah,
the
of
main
course.
competition yet. But after that, like I definitely want to focus on my law career. But nowadays it's such a different playing field because everyone's smart, right? When they go to law school. So it's nice to have something on like my resume that makes me stand out.
Yes.
And I think just having the connections, because I sort of wanted to go into like fashion law. So, and Miss Korea and like beauty and fashion are so interconnected. So I think it's nice to have that network. But also like what Sarah said is like, I just feel honestly pretty proud of myself for having like challenged myself and having this, like having done something for myself in my 20s and like an age where you can try a lot of new things. So
For me, I'm really satisfied with myself that I've went through all this process, and now I'm Miss Korea, and now I'm working hard in my industry. So I think the two point of view is coming at the same time. I want to be more a better version of myself. I want to be some like super influential person in crypto and blockchain industry and give some influence to others. But at the same time, I feel like it's not all, right? So getting more popularity and getting more money and more influential, it's not everlasting things. So like 2 years ago when I did Naked Soul and DKDKTV with you guys, I was super satisfied with myself and I really enjoyed those kind of all the things. But now, after I go for some like broadcasting and I film YouTube video, it's not really exciting anymore. Like exactly same what I feel when I was in Naked Soul and DKDKTV.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I just want to be the person who is just like getting satisfied with all the situations and like not just getting more, putting myself into more like competition.
So you want to wander out the comfort zone and continuously just improve yourself, develop yourself.
But at the same time, just like being thankful for everything.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Yeah, what I noticed with these three amazing guests today is like the commonality, the common thing among them is like they have a drive and motivation for constant upgrade and improvement in life, which is pretty admirable. And I think it's like a misconception of the people out there saying that Miss Korea is only for like pretty people. They think they're like princesses and stuff, but that's quite the opposite case from what I've seen so far. I personally know someone I did a radio show with before. She was Miss Korea too, and she's like a striving journalist right now in BBC and stuff.
Wow.
So like,
Sumin?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are you guys the same?
She gave me the crown.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Sumin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
no
out to
way.
her.
Yeah.
And like everyone I've seen, everyone I know who has gone through the Miss Korea experience, they're not what you guys expect.
No.
Like they're not like the Barbie
Yeah.
figure or anything.
Yeah.
Like these people are work hard, die hard people. So like yeah, keep that in mind. And I think definitely there are criticisms, pros and cons about beauty pageants in Miss Korea and everything, but it is a nice, reputable competition that has tradition and it has its history and stuff. So I don't think we can totally like neglect that as a whole. And yeah, so I hope this podcast shed some light on what the beauty pageants and Miss Korea is like. I hope you got something out of it. And just to wrap it up, I would like to ask you guys to give some advice to maybe some future contestants who want to enter the Miss Korea. Your one big advice, and
Just
let's
have
wrap it up.
fun.
Just have fun.
Just
Yeah.
have fun. That's it.
For me, I'm just so like thankful and I respect this woman who are working so hard in their industry.
Yeah.
So I just want more women would participate and just become a like best version on your working industry.
Yeah.
Hey Bella, I thought you
that's
would
good.
say like sneak in chocolate bars. That would be your best advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bella knows how. DM her,
DM
guys.
me, DM
I was
me.
expecting
I'm
that.
gonna DM her after
I don't want to
this.
spill it on the podcast, right?
DM her,
It's
DM
super
her.
secret.
Okay, and what about you, Gracey?
I think I just want to say like, don't be scared to try something
Yes.
new. I think this was
Definitely.
definitely very new for me, but don't let that stop you from challenging yourself and like have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't think you can get through the whole process
Yeah.
if you're not having fun.
Yeah, and it's your first time on a podcast today, right? Too.
Yes.
Yeah. See, they're doing new stuff.
I was scared.
Are you gonna
I
invite
know.
us again?
Yeah, sure. Like if you guys are down, I'd be like, yeah,
We're
always
down.
welcome. Yeah.
This is the first time I see David. Actually, he's super hype right now.
Really?
He does not look like that, but I know him. I
okay.
know him, guys.
Maybe unconsciously because I'm surrounded by such beautiful people. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. That makes me look bad in like other episodes.
Other guests.
Yeah, to the other
You have
guests.
a hands-on.
Anyways, okay. Yeah. Anyways, that was the Korean Pizza Club. Thank you for listening and watching. If you're interested in their stories, please go follow them on their YouTube channel, socials down here below. And if you like Korean Pizza Club and if you would like to support me, please go support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Korean Pizza Club. So see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.